Hello, I'm Tyrone Parks, the male apparel guide. I assist men in finding the style that reflects their confidence. Welcome back. This is our third video, and the video will be on shirts and ties. This combination is critical for a well-coordinated appearance. Here are 12 examples of shirt and tie combinations, and I'm going to explain the hierarchy of shirts. The first choice is going to be tab collars. A tab collar is a tab underneath. Sometimes they're snapped and sometimes they're buttoned. But a tab collar is for a precise and tight tie knot. You can see how slim the tie knot is. The tie knot is covered exactly around the tie. The collar of the shirt is covered exactly around the tie. It gives you for a precise and neat appearance. And typically a white shirt is going to be your best option. And then if you go to a patterned shirt, the collar could be either patterned or white, as in these examples. But it gives you a more professional appearance, and again, these are for tight knots. The second option is going to be a button-down collar. Button-down collar is going to have buttons on the tip ends of the collar. Again, that's also for a tight and precise knot, and gives you, again, a very professional appearance. And then the third option is going to be an open collar. Open collar is not going to be buttoned down. It's going to have a wider stance, and therefore you can get a wider knot. You can just see the difference between the open collar and a tab collar and a button-down collar. This example here, and all three of these are going to be button-down collars. You can see how tight the knot is in each of them, but this gives you an example. And on the shirts, if you only have one dress shirt, again, a solid white shirt is going to be the best option. The second category a tie that's the same color hue as the shirt, and I recommend, if you're going to wear a bold pattern shirt, is that you wear a solid tie, because your suit may or may not have a pattern to it, and nothing looks worse on a high definition TV than a tie clashing with the shirt, shirt clashing with the suit. And if you watch the news or any sports channels, or when men are wearing coats or suits and shirts and ties, they're running the whole gamut. You see some, you wonder who put that together. So again, on the hierarchy shirts, the white shirts is your best option. Gives you a clean, neat appearance. Again, on the white shirts, tab collar would be the first preference. Button-down collar would be the second preference, and then open collar is the third preference. As far as patterns on the shirts, again, solid white shirt, a solid color shirt, whether pastels or darker colors, whatever. Solid color shirt is the second choice, the second best, and then a patterned shirt will be the third option. So hope these tips will help you. One thing I want to mention, on your ties should be a combination of three colors. Whatever color your belt and shoes are should be incorporated in the tie. The color of the shirt should be incorporated in the tie. And then if you have, and the color of the suit should also be incorporated in the tie. Give you an example. I have a white shirt on. My belt and my shoes and the leather part of my braces or suspenders are cognac color. So in my tie, I have the cognac color. I have a blue suit on. So I have blue in the suit. And then there's a third color, and there's the white in the tie also. Pick up the shirt. And there's also black in the tie. So the suit combination I have on, if I were to change the shoes and my belt and my suspenders to black, it still be a coordinated look. Okay. When you follow my tips, you'll find out that whenever you go out in public to a special event, you'll find that you start getting more compliments. The more compliments you get, the more confidence you have. And that's the reason for the tips that I'm suggesting. So again, the foundation will be your shoes and belts. They should be of the same color hue. Your socks should match your slacks. And you'll find that if you follow my tips, you can interchange shoes and belts with slack colors and everything. You still have a coordinated look. We have 4 examples here of a well-coordinated look. And keep in mind the suggestions that I gave you on video 1 and video 2. But in the first example, we have a gray window pane plaid suit. And you can see the tie is actually picking up the colors because he has a vest on, the belt is not exposed. But if you notice, he has a gray suit, but he has contrasting buttons which are brown. So you got brown buttons on a gray suit. So when he picks out a tie, again you want to have the tie should be a combination of the color of the shirt, which is a lighter gray, the suit, which is darker gray, and has contrasting buttons, which suggests that his shoes should be brown shoes. You have a coordinated look. So gray socks, brown shoes, brown buttons, belt is not exposed because he has a vest, and you can see how well it's coordinated. And if you notice, it actually picks up the tones of his face and his hair as well. So it's a total look here. In a second example, we have a blue pinstripe suit. And to get that pop feature, he went with a very contrasting red tie. But you can see that the tie has some blue in it that coordinates with the suit. He has a open collar white shirt, which again gives you a larger knot. And so here you're coordinating, you have white on the shirt, contrasting white buttons, and in your pocket square is a combination of the colors for, again, a well-coordinated look. On our third example here, you have a pastel shirt. The pop feature is going to be the regimental striped tie, which is a couple of shades darker than the shirt. You also have a vest with contrasting buttons. So it looks like they have either light gray or metal buttons on the vest. And then he has a pocket watch, the chain on the pocket watch, that gives you a well-coordinated look. It's kind of hard to tell, but this is a vest with a lapel. And so that's similar to a 3-button suit. And so the opening, again, you got the knot and maybe 1 inch or 2 inches of the tie. Same thing here, 1 or 2 inches of the tie. And this is a 2-button double-breasted suit. Again, the buttons are, the functional buttons are 2 buttons, and then even though it's a 6-button suit, the top buttons are just accent buttons. And then our last example here, we have again, window pane or Glen plaid sport coat. You have solid white trousers. And this combination works real nice, in my opinion, because he has a white vest on that's not being exposed that much, but you can just see enough of it that tells he has a vest on. He has a pattern, a striped pattern shirt, and then contrasting tie, which is black with white objects on the black tie. So you have shades of black and white and gray, but I think it works very nicely, and you can see the person has style. So this combination, and it doesn't matter if you're wearing it in the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, or the 60s, and anybody see this and say that person has style. Not so much fashion, because he has a contemporary cut, he has a notch lapel, it's a peak lapel. It has a peak lapel, and same thing on this double-breasted suit, the lapel is peaked. On a gray 3-piece here, there's a notch lapel, and on our upcoming videos, we'll go into the different lapel types. If you have any questions or concerns, you can please contact us at our website. Please respond by email, and we'll get back to you shortly.